Okay, hey Misha. So I'm making another attempt to record a video of the Mage Silver Proving Grounds. My first attempt didn't go so well because my voice got drowned out by the sounds of the game, but I've turned down the sound significantly, so hopefully now my voice is going to be the primary focus. So I've already eaten the Proving Grounds buff that you can buy, and I'm going to go ahead and start the event. Alright, so on the first trial, well, the first 4 trials are really straightforward. I'm still going to talk you through what it is that I'm doing as I go, just to get used to it. Okay, so basically I'm going to pick the guy on the right. I'm just going to cast Frostbolt. I'm going to go out of my way to not use any cooldowns, and I'm just casting Frostbolt over and over and over again. And if anything procs, I'll use it. So, got to make sure you're behind the guy with the shield, and that's pretty much it with him. And again, I'm just using Frostbolt. There's, 5 seconds left. I could have killed him a lot faster if I'd used cooldowns.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so the next stage is, so this is just an AoE stage. Just going to cast Blizzard over and over again on the middle guys. There's a guy on the far end. Actually, so when I do this, I usually try to start with my back to that door over there. Just because it makes it really straightforward. Unfortunately, with my blinking to get out behind that guy's shield, I didn't do that, but I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to put this door to my back. That way all these stages will look the same for you. If you always just make sure that that's at your
4,
back,
3,
you'll be alright.
2,
Alright, so stage
1.
3. Again, okay, so this time there's an Amber Weaver. Again, I'm using my Brain Freeze proc. You just want to make sure that the Amber Globule doesn't hit you. So the good way to do that is to just put it between you, or put a mob between you and it. And again, all I'm doing, I'm not using Mirror Image, not using Frozen Orb, just using Frostbolt, and then if I happen to get procs from Brain Freeze or Ice Lance, I use those. And again, now I'm going to put my back to the door, and we've got 5 seconds to go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so I'm going to kill the large illusionary Amber Weaver first. So standing with your back to the door is really helpful in this stage, because then when, so again, casting Blizzard on these guys, then when he casts his Amber thing, it just automatically flies right into the group and doesn't even come near you, so you don't even have to move. Again, just casting Blizzard. 15 seconds left is no big deal. And here I'll just switch to Frostbolt because there's only one guy left. And I'm going to save. Anytime you have a proc near the end of the stage and you can see that you're about to get through it, save your proc.
5,
I'll have a free Brain
4,
Freeze at the beginning of this
3,
one. Now, this is the tough
2,
one. This is stage 5,
1.
the one that you've been failing on. So I'm going to start off Brain Freezing the Mystic, and then I'm just going to cast Frostbolt. Actually, I'm going to cast Frozen Orb. I'm going to cast my Frozen Orb to get procs. I'm going to counterspell that. I'm going to use my Pet Freeze to give myself a couple of free Ice Lance procs. And then I'm just going to Frostbolt him down.
Finish him.
So just got to burn him down, and then there's 4 guys left over there. I'm going to use Blizzard. There's 15 seconds, so it's a little dicey here. And there's only 1 guy left, so I'm going to switch to Frostbolt on him. Oh, there's 2, actually.
Finish him.
5, 4.
Okay, but they're dead.
3,
so that was a little closer than I
2,
wanted it to be, but
1.
you get the idea. Okay, so here again, there's a Mystic. So it's a healer. So the most important thing with the healer is, so here I'm not going to use a cooldown on this stage. The most important thing with the healer is to use your counterspell. If you can counterspell that Mystic, it's all really straightforward. Okay, now here we've got 50 seconds left. Again, I'm just using Frostbolt. I'm just going to switch to the guy on the right. It doesn't really matter what order you kill them in. The only danger here is if you didn't notice that this guy had a shield in front of him and you wasted a bunch of time firing Frostbolts into his shield. The Proving Grounds is all about not wasting time. So again, I'm just spamming Frostbolt. I'm using my Ice Lance procs, Brain Freezes, but I'm not using Frozen Orb, and I'm not using Mirror Image. Okay, so he juked me there, so I just blinked behind him, but I'm going to come back and put my back to the door. So for stage 7, I forget what happens in stage 7. But yeah, and this proc's going to go away. So I'm going to start stage 7 normally.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, stage 7. Okay, so so there's a small illusionary mystic he is a healer, but he's not large. Oh, but that's right, that's right. He gets frozen. I still think it's important to kill him first, so kill him first. Oh, dang it, he healed himself. Really?
Finish him.
Okay, so that was a setback.
Finish him.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Alright, so that didn't go the way I planned. Should still be okay. The main thing there is that because your back was to the door, he ends up freezing the
Finish
Mystic.
him.
Still be charged.
But for some reason, I screwed that up, and he was able to get a heal off. But notice, I have not used any cooldowns whatsoever on stage 7. So far,
Finish him.
the only one where I've really used the cooldowns is
5,
stage 5.
4,
On this stage, this
3,
is the last stage, I'm going to use
2,
everything.
1.
We've got to kill the Mystic first. There's 2 Amber Weavers. There's 1 to each side. We've got to kill that Mystic. Okay, counterspell him. Whatever you do, don't get hit by these things.
Finish him.
So this is why it's important to have. All right, so I'm going to try to kill these Amber Weavers now. So this stage is ridiculously easy. So one thing that I'm not sure if you realized I was doing it there, but I actually used
Finish him.
Ice Nova, which is one of the talents. It freezes from a distance, so it's like having Frost Nova, but you can do it at a distance. It just doesn't last as long, but freezes them for 2 seconds, which is actually just fine. But anyway, that's the completion of Silver Proving Grounds. Hopefully now when you watch this, it will either help you get through or at least generate the questions that you need to ask to help you get through the stage. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.